Day 850 being Christopher Cruz. Just got some work done. I was so productive. I went over another section of my branding course, which is the guide section, which talks about like you have to be a guide. Your customers are the heroes and you're the guide. So like you're Yoda, they're Luke Skywalker. What it looks like to be the guide and the characteristics of a guide and all that stuff, which was really awesome and powerful. I got so much more clear on what Warriors of God is and what it represents, and that was great. And then all of a sudden I just got this inspiration to put together this graphic and send it to the associate pastor at church for the talk that I would give on stage, which is Lost to Found to Free. And it's the #1 secret to defeating the enemy and becoming the warrior that God created you to be. And they created just this really cool graphic with a knight kneeling down in the background and some like kind of grungy, powerful font. And I was like, hey, just sent it to him. I was like, hey, I know the stars need to align because there aren't any openings. There aren't any open spots for speaking. So I was like, hey, I know the stars still need to align, but God inspired me to create this and send it to you. So just being obedient, but this is what my talk would be. And I sent it over. So yeah. It's crazy. I already know the sections that I would break it into, like the key points. Yeah, it would be so powerful. So powerful. So sent that over to him. I don't know, I just have some kind of just crazy belief that somehow I'm going to end up on that stage at conference. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong, but God does the impossible all the time. So yeah, I have a lot more clarity on the brand and what that looks like, which is good because I have my Warriors of God call tomorrow. And just being really clear on like, here's the kind of person that's meant to be in this, and here's the kind of things we're going to be doing, and then allowing people to see if they actually really fit into that or not. So yeah, that will be, I'm getting more and more clear. So yeah, so I'm going to go home, have a healthy lunch, and then I have 2 coaching calls, and then I have our group call for the prayer team. What else? I thought there was something else. I think that's it. It's a crazy tree. And a giant cactus. Jeez. California's got some crazy nature. I think that's it. I was just really clear today and last night that Warriors of God is like all about pursuing your purpose and pursuing God. And these morning calls, they need to be us studying scripture. Like, it needs to be all of us studying one chapter, one verse, or one group of verses every week, like we did the first week. But trust the Lord with all your heart, lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he'll make your path straight. Like, I got to talk about that every morning, and then I got to be a demonstration of it, which was a massive miracle, which led to a powerful Wednesday call. And then I was like, I won't focus on scripture, because 2 people reached out to me and they were like resistant, and I allowed that resistance to actually throw me off a little bit. Like, I allowed that resistance to kind of create a little bit of doubt or a spirit of intimidation. And no, like, I need to stand firm. Like, this is what it is. And if you're not a believer, this isn't for you 100%. And so, yeah. But since then, things have changed for those people. So yeah, but I want to step back into that. I want to use the Bible that I have that has 8 different translations in it, and I want to pick a Bible verse and we just dive into it every morning, and live it throughout the week. So because I know when I was going over that Bible verse, trust the Lord with all your heart, like it was really impacting people. Like they were, people were messaging, people were sharing, like, oh yeah, I need to surrender here, I surrendered here, and then I just had a massive miracle from surrendering. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring that back, starting tomorrow. Well, I'll do the call tomorrow night, and then Thursday I'll start the call, and we'll pick a piece of scripture to study and dive into. So yeah, because I want to lead them back to God, not to me. Like, this is about God, not me. And I don't want to just teach personal development stuff. They can get personal development stuff anywhere. But where can they get God stuff mixed with purpose stuff? They can get God stuff when they go to church. But where do they get God mixed with purpose? And on a daily basis. So yeah, just got to stick to my guns. That's what I'm going to do.